Hey, Zozo. Hey, Barney. Hi, Hate. Hey, Kelly. Anunnaki. Karen. Donna. Pew Pew. Dana. Ashley. Kai. Jordan. Google User. Shucks. Comic Brook. Wabbit. Glad you approved comic. Stone. Black Lagoon. Hey, J Dot. Hi, Fernanda. Hey, Anonymous. Hi, Habibi. Am I dating again? No. Loretta. Morella. Habibi J is a star. Habibi is a star yet. What did Habibi do? Makes a lot of suggestions that I respond to no with. Hey, Scapegoat. Naval Knights. Hey, Kelly. I guess. Google, when will you get to mention my video titles? Never. Hey, Adele. Hey, Mandy. What do you say? I don't know. Habibi just often makes suggestions that are like, no, Habibi. So often they're just like, say this or do that. And I'm like, no, Habibi. I don't even remember. Sorry, Google user. But that's, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember any of that shit. Thanks, Morella. Hey, Fishing Man. How's my day been? Hey, Barbara. Hey, Canny. Nipple slices. Ooh, that sounds painful. That sounds really painful. I don't like that name. I do not approve of that screen name. Sleep deprived, so everything is very funny. Yeah, I've been there. Hey, Emeralds, guys. Probably not, Jordan. Windy and warm in Texas. Cool, cool. I think we got some snow today up here. Hey, spicy kimchi. Hey, Beans. I'm not doing anything, Dana. I'm not showing my nipple scapegoat. That sounds grosser. Ham sandwich. Cool. I haven't eaten yet. What you normally get out there? Fair bit, Cammy. We usually get quite a bit. Probably, Jordan. Should you stay awake for another 72 hours? I'm gonna say no. Combrick, I'm gonna say no. Go to bed. Hey, Belly. Because I have chat as an excuse to go hang out. What's separate? Fair enough, Belly. I can count that offensive word. Yeah. I don't bother. It doesn't bother me, but I understand why it bothers other people. Hi, Rebecca. New shirt number 2. Number 3? New shirt number 3, I think. Took a hot bath. Always nice. Hey, Wade Bowen. Wear crew necks on my dates. Hey, Nutby. Hey, Blueberry Muffin. I did not receive any flashlights, Barney. Tuxedo? Boo. Hey, Sweet Vintage. Do I go topless on the beach? I don't go to the beach. She's fine, Rebecca. She's not. We're not going to put her down. She's going to brace it up close. It's pretty deadly. This is a butterfly, and the quote it features is, "The hummingbird simply must work harder in the rain." Man, butter not. Pass. Hey, action figure. Hey, basic. I have not. I don't think I'm interested in a TikTok. I bought it for myself, Barbara. Get a bodycon dress. I'm not comfortable about my body. For dinner? No idea. Hey, Donut Predator. When will I pack? At the last minute, I'm sure, Barney. I'll get it done. Don't worry, Rico. It'll get done. Not with YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes see TikToks posted on Twitter. So, one thing that made me happy today. Banging your mom. I'm sorry, Basic. My thoughts on men that wear thongs in the pool jacuzzi. I have not, Bally. Hey, Alicia. Is there before me? I don't really know. Hard to say. Where's Zach? I don't know. I'm not his keeper. Hey, Danger Otter. Hi, Claire. Elephant thongs? I don't even know what elephant thongs are. Hey, homeless. Hey, realistic. It's not Zach, no. Haven't packed nearly as much as I should have by now, Matthias, but it'll get done. It'll get done. Don't worry. It'll get done. Hey, Blumpy. Probably not Blumpy. Hey, Honey Bunny. Yep, another of my new shirts. What is my favorite condiment? Salt, I guess. That's what I have. Less than you'd think, realistically. Honestly, the main stuff that needs to be packed is going to be the kitchen. And packing out the kitchen stuff too early, it's like we still need plates and forks. You know, we'll still need the kitchen stuff for the until the actual move. So I'll just do spicy for me. So it's kind of awkward. Sheets and blankets. Which again, yeah, I'll pack that like day of the move. Hey, Atman. Sweet and spicy Polynesian sauce? Probably not. My posters? Yeah, but I mean, I'll just pull down the night before and I don't Like, I don't know that I've even got a box to put the posters in, so those will probably just like slip into the trunk of the car or something like that. I don't know. Thoughts on people that hit, abuse senior citizens? Most of the time, it's shitty. Scrape, go, or Anunnaki. People accusing you of abuse, Belly? Yeah. Hi, King Kong. Pack $1 a day. Is that fabric softener? Not. Nah, I don't usually bother. Don't be rude, Riley. Give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second here. I'm back. Nose is blown. That's a bit better. That feels a bit better. Simply Raption. Yeah, YouTube. I'll be making enough from YouTube to cover my expenses, but I do need an actual job. Why haven't I packed anything yet? Because I'm irresponsible. Not yet, Mencius. Again, Rebecca, the posters will come down the night before. Excited to move out? Nah, not really, but whatever. Uh, sorta rain, yeah. No, Rebecca. 19-year-old girl from Ottawa, and she's looking for a roommate. Cool, cool. Hope she finds someone. Burn everything instead of packing. Sorry, Barney. That's the hope, Barney. I'm interested in women. Spicy kimchi. Hey, Claire. Hey, Tally. I haven't contacted any agencies, but I've updated my resume. Hey, Zombie. Riley. Yeah, I mean, there's kind of a reason I didn't. Kind of a reason I didn't take the that offer. As a 40-year-old, Living with someone literally half my age definitely feels inappropriate. Living with someone who is literally half my age. Hey, Samsar. She's cool. Maybe, but she is half my age. I'm 38. I'm 38, and person was telling me about their 19-year-old friend. I don't know, Desticles. Hey, Sherry. It would just be weird, Google user. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Mocha. Celebrate Pancake Day in Canada. I looked at the 60-year-old. He told me to not worry because his dick did not get hard like a majestic oak tree anymore. Not weird. It's called 90 Day Fiance. Whole day for us. Yeah. There's days for everything, Comic Brook. Basically, everything has its own day. Okay, well, Dale D'Antoni is just spamming, so fuck that. Fuck No, Carl Malone. Isn't Carl Malone kind of a cool guy? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is could swear I heard like you got a 13-year-old pregnant. Who Carl Malone did? Oh shit. She's a lesbian, so she won't creep on me. Hey, backrooms. Cool cat. It's somebody in my chat. Habibi is one of my viewers who I regularly say no to. Well, yes, I know Carl Malone is an NBA legend. I don't like. I've never watched basketball, but I know about Carl Malone. Which viewers aren't they nice? All of you, all of them, everyone except MG and Zombie. Hey, Sofa King. Stand up for myself more in the future? Doubt it. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Lost Sock. Hey, Livy. Hi, Josie. Am I in an open relationship? With my hands. I'm in an open relationship with my hand. Uh, I'm allowed to use my left hand, but I still never take advantage of that. Hey, Linda. Yes, I washed my hands today. Go to a swinger club. Thanks, Mencius. Exactly, lesson man. I'm, open relationship, so I'm allowed to have other partners, but I never take advantage of it. How many times do I do it in a day? Usually once a day. Some days I don't. You can take notice of someone's beauty without needing to add the dreadful no homo. I mean, sometimes you throw in a no homo as a joke. Like sometimes it's just funny to throw in no homo. Actually, what I would say is like when you say something like super gay and then throw in no homo. You can say no hetero. Yeah, you can absolutely throw in no hetero. Yes, yeah, you can throw in yes homo. I was going for that. Most of the time, it's being stupid. Like most of the time, when somebody says no homo, it is something like they are just being weirdly homophobic. Not even necessarily homophobic. They're just being weirdly like, no. They're like being like homophobic. Like they're being weirdly homophobic sometimes when they say no homo. In some cases, but sometimes it is just. I think I feel like at this point, no homo has almost become is almost more common as hey Cam. I feel like at this point, no homo is almost used more as a satire, like more to make fun of people who used to say no homo than it is people actually like using it unironically. Like, like, bro, you are gorgeous. I want to marry you and have your kids. No homo. You know, like just sort of like they're being like they're intentionally saying something incredibly gay and then throwing in a no homo like as satire. My favorite Portishead song, probably Roads. I also really like All Mine. Um, Glory Box and Sour Times are both really good songs. Live version of All Mine, yeah. Favorite Coachella lineup? I don't know. I've never cared about it. Called my Sifu a beautiful man. I didn't add no homo. Hope you didn't get the wrong idea. Sour Times, yeah. Sour Times is a really good song. Cowboys. Hey, Zombie Queen. What's a Sifu? I don't know. It's like a mentor, I think, isn't it? Last time I visited the dentist, I don't even remember. It was probably when I was a teenager. Probably not Barney. I will consider. Like sensei, master. So yeah, I will consider getting myself a PO box, but I don't know. I'm undecided even on a PO box. Okay, have any cavities? Mushroom fly? I mean, I might have cavities at this point. Hard to tell. Went camping once with a longtime friend of mine, and I found out he was gay when we were sleeping in the tent. Most awkward moment of my life. Is it more awkward if he has a crush on you or if he doesn't have? Is it more awkward if he's attracted to you or if he's not attracted to you? Send a dick pic of Eric Clapton. You know, I'm gonna say it's more awkward. I'm gonna say it's actually a little bit more awkward if like you're camping with somebody and they tell you that they're gay, and then you find out they're not attracted to you because at that point you're like, shit, why not? I'm a good looking dude. Why aren't you making him pass at me, bastard? I know I should lost sock. I know I should see a dentist. No, let me in. No, Habibi is one of the people in the chat. Habibi is Habibi. Can I do the Macarena? I can. I'm not going to. Ugh. Don't treat cheeseburger. Never send me a J.K. Rowling book. Hey, Sunshine Granny. Hey, Baxter. We'll see, Aegis. Chicken dance? Not really. Hey, Rice Banana. What, he never indulged it? I'm not going to do the Macarena because I grew up with the Macarena comic book. Crip Walk? No. No, I don't think I can do that one. Can you do anything besides eat, read, and complain about trolls? Not particularly, Linda. Fifth grade contest to that song? Ugh. 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 The twist? No. I can't dance. Only reason I can do the Macarena is because it's barely classifies as a dance. Hey, Friesen. Hey, Tuesday. Chicken dance? No. I don't know how to do it. Dance to the Tootsie Roll song? Don't think so. What year did I graduate? Graduated high school 2004. So this would have been like 98? Probably 98 that I graduated, 97 or 98. I guess 98 that I would have graduated elementary school. And then 2004, I graduated from high school. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Nicki Minaj dance party? No. Do I dance better when I'm drunk or sober? Neither. I don't dance. Graduated high school in 96. She cannot do the Smurf. I know that song, Sweet Samsara. Rilo Kiley. I like Rilo Kiley. Hey, Jenna. Angela Bassett did the thing. Not one of my favorite Rallo Kiley songs, but it's a fun one. It's mostly a fun one. Smoggies, no, never watched the Smoggies. I think my favorite Rilo Kiley song is probably probably the execution of all things. Probably my favorite Rilo Kiley song. It's just it's fun. I also really like a better son. I also really like a better son daughter. A better son daughter is better son slash daughter is so good. It's like that song is that particular song is about like it's the most realistic song about hanging on and just never listen to Skrillex. You'll fight, you'll make it through, you'll fake it if you have to. It's like a young adult anthem. Yep. Yeah, like it's a song about just you can however shitty life your life is, you'll you know you'll do what you got to do. Excited to have a job. Yeah. Feeling about moving. Ugh. Hey Beverly. I thought about making music. I have no musical ability at all, Elaine. Not even a little bit. How do I feel about my new living space? I think it'll be nice. You left? I try not to, Liam. Hey Kimberly. Hey Wipey. Nothing. I haven't eaten yet. My best offensive joke? I don't know. Getting a job as an audiobook reader. It's there's like it's not easy to get into that. Going to that, Chantel? I don't know. I don't know yet. Color purple. See my leaving space? Sort of, Julia. What's your favorite scary movie? Your parents' sex tape. At Indian takeout, it was delicious. Cool, cool. It was tasty. Cool, cool. Why did I just keep Casey? I can't really afford. I can't really afford to keep her next Tuesday. I can't really afford to keep Casey, unfortunately. Kimberly, I will try. Yes, I will. I will still live stream. That's on Kyle Rittenhouse, asshole. 10 mass? Of course not, Rebecca. I'm an atheist. The hell am I going to go to mass? I was quoting Ghostface. Ghostface. I was quoting my balls. Rust banana. Yeah, you can read up on that shit yourself, Mencius. Rebecca, I would rather not talk about them. Just, I'd really rather not talk about where I will be living, who I'll be living with. I don't want to talk about that sort of thing. I don't want to give any information at all. Genuinely, I don't want to give any information at all. Do I believe in karma? Not particularly, no. 23 or 72? I don't know. Depends on the context. What will my new address be? It'll be 1820 Mind Your Own Fucking Business Street. Hi, Dandy. Hey, Color Purple. Hey, Beverly. P.O. Box, your mother. I don't care, Mencius. I have genuinely no interest in talking about the Rittenhouse shit. Absolutely no interest in talking about that douchebag. Is there a politician in the world that is actually doing their job? Plenty, I'm sure. Am I hungry? Yeah, kinda. Whatever, Mencius. Like I said, I have no interest in talking about him. What's for dinner? I don't know. President of El Salvador? I haven't really looked up any details on him, so I don't really know. Do I like Trudeau? Yeah, I have definite issues with Trudeau. I've got a lot of problems with Trudeau. Thoughts on El Chapo? More like El, please don't kill me-o. Do you like Jack Meat? He seems okay. Tried to do something good, but he gave everyone a big time to. Oh yeah, that was El Salvador that happened. That like tried to get into cryptocurrency. I don't know, scapegoat. Not particularly. Cheers. Hey, Killface. Do you think I sound cute when I say "Hey, girl"? Probably Tuesday. I don't know what you sound like when you say it, but probably. It's my view on BBC. I mean, it's got a long and storied history. It is, its reputation has definitely been taking a hit lately. Um, it's it doesn't seem to be as high quality as it used to be. It definitely seems to have taken a bit of a that I think the sort of crowns you think BBC probably a fair number. It's probably a fair number. It's great, good. I think BBC has sort of suffered a little bit, trying to like. I think it's kind of, from what I understand, I think from what I've gathered, the impression I get is that BBC has sort of both sided itself into a fair bit of irrelevance. More reliable news source than anything in the US. And I mean, like I said, I could be wrong about that. I haven't watched BBC. I haven't watched BBC myself in forever, decades. Um, so just like going from what I have heard about it, that BBC has largely both sided itself into irrelevance. Multiple decades, Luna. Multiple decades. Still has establishment bias. It's not corporate funded like U.S. news media. Yeah, yeah. The lack of the fact that it's not corporate funded means that it realistically that it should be able to be more independent. But I think that, like I said, I think that it's kind of hit a point where it's neither side actually likes it. Like nobody actually thinks that the BBC is doing a good job. Conservatives accuse them of having a liberal bias because they accuse everything of having a fucking liberal bias. Um, Liberals accuse them of having not necessarily a conservative, not necessarily a conservative bias, but like a centrist bias. Only Janet can do extended goodbyes. I'm hoping China and Russia will wipe out North America. Considering I live in North America, maybe? You're right, McPie. It's like 4 channels, isn't it? Like I know, BBC um, is a corporation. It's a company. So it's got multiple channels. It's got, you know, it produces shit. That it's got news sites, or it's got websites. Yes, it's a British network, British Broadcasting Corporation specifically. People in UK have to pay monthly TV license because of BBC. Any new pets? Not for a while. I don't think. How do I lose 60 pounds? Have you considered amputation? Thoughts on Black Wall Street? Yeah, I heard. I read about Black Wall Street once. The fact that it got fucking burned to the ground because black people making money? Not in my America. Where am I moving? I'm not going to say. Hey, Tony. Thoughts on pretty privilege? It's pretty handy, from what I can gather. From what I'm pretty sure it is a handy thing to have. Canada has not had a black prime minister yet. Sound like my uncle, who is also my brother, who is also my cousin. I don't know who Brent Rivera is, but sure, why not? Let him have, you know, if he wants the electric chair, let him have it. Hey, Frida. You missed nonsense as usual. Hey, Courage. Any downside to pretty privilege? I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have people bugging you. You know, attractive women are going to have guys always hitting on them and harassing them. Someone sent me this shirt, Luna. Not if they develop a good resting bitch face. Well, even with a good resting bitch face, it's like, you'd be prettier if you smiled. Hey, baby, give me a smile. Canada, oh shit! Yes, Canada has racists. Canada might. Oh, thanks, Wipey. Canada might actually be more racist than the US. Not even joking. Certainly, in terms of how we treat Indigenous population, the First Nations people, Canada is definitely more racist towards First Nations than the US is towards its Indigenous people. But I mean, just in general, yeah, we are at least as racist as the US. Yeah, Canada has flea markets. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Chantel needs to borrow my charger, so I'm just going to bring her my charger. You up here or downstairs? Canada likes to think less racist. It does, Brother Mentis. In the same way that liberals like to think they're less racist than conservatives. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's, yeah, Canada, that is a big problem with Canada as a whole. We like to think that we are just less bad than the US, that we are better than the US. But yeah, Canada is honestly deeply racist. Thoughts on folks threatening to move to Canada if Trump wins? Most of them won't. Like, few of them would. That said, I honestly think Canada would probably be prepared for refugees, for refugees from the U.S., particularly like transgender people, to like seek refuge in the U.S. if Trump or DeSantis becomes president again. Growing up as a native in Canada, yeah, Canada's very racist. Oh, hell yeah. Have I ever experienced pretty privilege? No. It's an amazing. Canada did something right there. Yep. I find it wild that like Americans like don't really like. It's weird to me how many Americans don't think that poutine sounds gross. Like, it's wild to me how many Americans think that poutine sounds disgusting. Fries, cheese, and gravy. I mean, you can put other stuff on it as well. But like, that's sort of like the base of poutine. Fries, cheese, and gravy. How is that not what? How is that not something that sounds appealing to Americans? Considering how disgusting a lot of American shit food is, like Americans eat some disgusting shit. The gravy throws me off. Poutine, yeah, Jenna. Poutine. American tip. I've seen quite a few McPie. Or I've seen quite a few Combrick. American that makes me gag, yeah. Poutine, Jenna. It's not something that I've ever had myself. Like, it's not something that I would eat myself because I do have the taste buds of a 9-year-old, because I'm weird and picky and weird. But all right, Melanie. All right. You win this round, Melanie. You win this round. But I've seen so many Americans who act like poutine sounds disgusting. And it's like, dude, your country has deep fried butter on a stick. You know? You're the country that invented cheeseburgers in a can. I have not tried it. But eat deep fried butter? So would Scott. So would the Scots, to be honest. Blame Paula Deen for butter, deep fried butter. Scottish people love deep frying shit as well. Deep fried Twinkies and spam. Plain cheeseburger in a can. You do, Jordan. U.S. has cheeseburgers in a can. Drop it in once, delish. Fair foods, not actual foods that people eat. What was the one that? I remember Jon Stewart used to be absolutely obsessed with. It was a sausage wrapped in a pancake on a stick. And it's like frozen food. It's like this frozen sausage wrapped in a pancake on a stick. It's like a corn dog. It's just one of those things where it's like, I remember Jon Stewart being absolutely obsessed with it because it's like, how does that? Because like wondering how it existed. Dip those in syrup. Canada better food than U.S. Yeah, probably not really. Nah. Most American thing you've ever eaten? Your dad's asshole. Sorry, I'm just refilling my water. Back in a minute. Parliament non-Americans complain about U.S. because it's the evil empire de jure. As much as Canadians might complain, the global South is the way we're spinning the U.S. The reason, a big reason that the U.S. gets mocked so much by so many countries is because it is the biggest dog in the yard. It don't the British have a toast sandwich or something? A piece of toast in between two slices of bread, probably. Like the U.S. exports its culture everywhere. U.S. like they try to export their culture to everywhere else. And it sometimes honestly just gets irritating. Like to an annoying extent. The US exports itself to an annoying extent, frankly. I only smelled Vegemite once and it made me puke out of my vagina. I think Dandy deleted their own comment. They posted something in the wrong chat. They said, America helps out Canada. When do we help out the US? The US gets a lot of imports a lot from Canada. We're the US's largest trading partner. Not in wars. Yeah, we hope. It depends on the war, but I mean, we've helped the U.S. in quite a few wars. Hey, sorry, we'll help you bomb them, eh? Tim Hortons and McDonald's does not a culture make. Thanks, very good. Road moose in the wars, great help. Yep. Does Canada have Heinz beans for breakfast? I'm sure some do. What happens if no one votes? Mm. I go, hey, triggers. I guess the country collapses. Do not like spam or canned ham. Yeah. Hey, Ricky. I did not, Dandy. Should felons be allowed to vote? Once they have been released, yes. Once they have served their time, then yeah, they should have their voting rights restored. Also, on a side note, for the purposes of voting districts, like for the purposes of forming voting districts, it's extremely rare, Anunnaki. Voting fraud is like it's really rare. It doesn't happen on any large basis. Not enough to change election results. But for the sake of forming voting districts, prison populations should not be included in census information. I remember reading about a voting district. It consisted of a prison and like 2 houses. Probably not for a while, Scrapegoat, unfortunately. What? Slinky, when forming voting districts, because should illegals be allowed to vote? I mean, once they've got, I mean, they don't. Obviously, like they're not voting. Yeah, like explain to me why my dead parents got several voting forms. A voting form is not a vote. Backrooms. Registration fraud is more common, but actual voting fraud, it's really rare. And on a side note, really seems like something the Republicans love to do. and then have absolutely no punishment for. One in the chat if your boobs hurt. A lot of sore boobs here. Like I said, Backrooms, it's not like your parents had their votes cast. Have we all synced? These udders are quaking. Period in 2 weeks. If you put one, name your cup size. Dandy. Is it true boobs can tell when the weather will change? For some people, Habibi. I think some people, it actually can. I'm not registered to vote. I'm too good for it, frankly. I don't blame you, scapegoat. Would Biden have won if it wasn't for COVID pandemic? Hard to say, Anunnaki. I honestly don't really know. I'm inclined to think probably yes. But yeah. My boobs can tell if a celebrity is going to tweet something stupid. Well, I mean, that's just constant. Comprick. Can they tell which celebrity it is? Voting at the federal level is largely a waste of time. It's more important to pay attention to local politics. The one thing I would say to that, Mencius, is Supreme Court nominations. It's you do have to vote for the president because the president picks Supreme Court. The president is the one who picks who picks judges for federal courts. Hey, Andy. Should politicians be millionaires? Probably not. Risk it was not. Yeah, and not just Supreme Court, like other federal courts as well. Hey, Rez. Hey, Carrie. Monster Kavanaugh. Yep. Dems want to stack the Supreme Court. Well, I mean, the Republicans stacked it. The Republicans fucking lied in order to get a couple of Supreme Court justices appointed. Girl Grant, do I believe that my friendship with you is magic? Sure. Amy Cohen Barrett, I think. Maybe Mencius, but it's fuck the Republican Party for that. Still, even so. Mitch McConnell is a fucking lying sack of shit. He is just a liar, a dishonest sack of shit who played games, who just straight up fucking lied. Honestly, The moment McConnell uh, allowed a vote on Cohen Barrett, no, that was absolute proof to anybody who has any conscience that McConnell is a massive fucking liar, that the Republican Party is fucking liars, that they are shameless, blatant, shameless hypocrites who do not give one single wet hot fuck about the truth, about honesty, about ethics, about anything but fucking winning. All politicians are, yeah, but McConnell and the other Republicans, holy shit, are they ever fucking, they don't even pretend. Like, they don't even pretend that they're not lying hypocrites. Gates is trash, yep. Biden is honest. So, traditionally, most politicians are largely honest. Actually, yeah, like 150 fucking years ago, Liam. When you have to go to the 19th century to find good shit about a party. Hey, Steph. Like, honestly, like, the Republicans freed the slaves. Yeah, and if you have to go back that far for something good they did, they may not be great people anymore. They may not be a great party. Republicans always go that route. Lincoln was a Republican. Here's the Democrats who want to keep slaves. It's 150 years ago. Margaret Sanger. Yeah, Sanger is shitty. Are they Bentis? Are they anti-war or are they pro-Russia? Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them would be totally okay with invading Iran. You know, Lauren Boebert didn't even graduate high school. Yeah, whatever. That's whatever. The problem with Boebert is she says stupid inflammatory shit in order to get attention. Whoever's president's like jury duty, just pass the baton around. Liam? Social transition, yes. Kids should be allowed to engage in social transition. Anti this war. I mean, it's a complicated thing. NTG? Yeah, she's another one who says stupid inflammatory shit just for attention. Social transition. Name, pronouns, clothes, hair, presentation. Things that have absolutely nothing to do with any sort of medical intervention. Like, why not allow kids to explore their identities? Some little boy says he wants to wear a dress. Let him wear the fucking dress. If some kid says they feel like the opposite gender, then, you know, call them by the name they want to be called by. And if he wears dresses all the time, nobody stops him. Pronouns are third-party identifiers. Ask them where to direct. Yeah. What is gender fluid? Gender fluid is, you know, they go back and forth. Sometimes they feel like a boy, sometimes they feel like a girl, sometimes they don't really feel like either. Well, that's my point as well, it might be. If some 8-year-old goes up to their parents and says, you know, I want to be a boy, I think I want to be called Mike. I'm a boy. I want to be a boy named Mike. Call him Mike. Give him the haircut he wants. Let him wear the clothes he wants. Let him get the toys he wants. McPie. For the same reason that homosexuality boomed in like the 80s and 90s. For the same reason, being trans has boomed for the same reason that there was a sharp increase in left-handedness as soon as people stopped getting their hands wrapped with their knuckles wrapped with a ruler for writing with their left hand. People are able to be themselves now. Like, that's all it comes down to, is people feel more comfortable being themselves because there are more support structures in place for them. You're left-handed? Yeah, kill pace. And 70 years ago, you would have been punished for using your left hand. Sure, Socia. Well, actually, how depends on how old she is, Socia. My grandma got hit for writing with her left hand. Yep, but she still wrote with her left. Yeah, I mean, that was absolutely a thing. You know, it used to be that if you wrote with your left hand, they would wrap your knuckle and force you to write with your right hand instead. As soon as that stopped being a thing, oh wow, look, a lot of people you know what an huge increase in people writing with their left hands. Where'd that come from? How'd that happen? I was mean drunk in college. I would drink beer, and I'm allergic to wheat, so I would foodie rage. My grandmother got ran over by a reindeer for writing with her left hand. Tried to yank the tank with my left hand, didn't work. I know, yeah. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't. You know, you don't get the right. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Zach. You just don't get the right pressure and motions, and yeah, it's not the same. McPie, being trans is not influenced by the media around you. What is influenced is how comfortable someone is to come out. Seeing themselves reflected makes them feel more comfortable in coming to terms with their identity. Sinister means left-handed. Yep. Again, same thing, being gay. As homosexuality became more commonly accepted, more reflected in the media, more people felt comfortable coming out of the closet. And it's the same thing now. Dandy? I don't know, but a lot of that comes down to like a lot of those suicides come down to how they're treated by how they're treated. Gender study degrees now. Yep. I don't want to go back to school. Is it ironic that the only place I want to be crying is in my closet? The only place I want to be is crying in my closet. No, that makes sense, Scapegoat. Last time I trolled someone? I don't even know, Socio. It's been a long time. I don't really troll anymore. Your closet is too small. So if it's flirting with everyone, good for him. My transition will change my mind. Could be. Entirely possible I will. At which point, Killface. Karate Joe was somebody who was in Chantal's chat for a long time. He was terrible. He was super annoying. Like, just a really annoying dude. Like, really really tried hard to control Chantel's online presence and, like, really tried to... She didn't really like him. She tolerated him because, he was... he was trying to be friend and everything, so she tolerated him, but he was an annoying dick, and then it turned out that he was also a sexual offender. They found cure to HIV. Oh, that would be really great news, Socio. That'd be amazing. Because he gave money. I mean, there was that as well. He donated money, but I mean, he was also, he was there for a long time. Set the timer. Final chicken steak. Yeah, he was there from early on. He was a supporter from early on in her YouTube career. He did... he was always nice to her and friendly with her, and he just happened to also be really annoying. Days of Joe were before you? Yeah. He almost ruined her channel? Kinda. Lime jello? No. Litter's been normal. They cured the 5th person who had HIV? Ah. Had he almost ruined her channel? I mean, by being obnoxious, by being really annoying, and then when it turned out that he was a pedophile, that, I think, made a difference. Hated Joe, he would block he was very ban happy. He did block people, like, really... he did block people too easily. Hey, J-Dot. He was controlling her lifetime. He did, like, he always tried to control her lifetime, and he was bad. DLF? I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell, but why did he block people? Because he was a mod. He had the power and he abused it. Opinions on Ted Kaczynski? Not a fan. Sofa and Karate, yeah, they were around at the same time. I believe that Sofa is not Joe because I know that Sofa hated Joe. Everybody did. Everybody hated Joe. Everybody hated Karate Joe. I fucking hated him. Chantel didn't particularly like him. She tolerated him, but she was like, ugh. Why is everyone in Star Wars black now? I mean, in large part because for a long time, nobody in Star Wars was black. Hey, Steph. Do you mean Wednesday the show? Because I finished watching it. So if it deserves apology videos from you all. What's wrong with the Marvel vs. Capcom shirt, Dandy? Hey, Stephanie Harrison. Share the Netflix password. Can't. Netflix passwords can't be shared anymore outside the home. Shirt barely fit him. His belly was hanging out of it. Do not block Dandy again. But they know it's outside home. I don't know, Google user. Free Dandy. Thanks. Still not interested. The litter is not. What? I haven't noticed anything in the litter. 5.1 earthquake on the 12th anniversary of our deadliest earthquake. Oof. Favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor? I don't know. I don't know that I've ever had Ben and Jerry's. Watching Power Rangers. Cool. I used to like Power Rangers back when I was a child. I remember when it first came out in North America. Stephen Colbert flavor. I don't remember what it was called. Thanks, Pyroxyle. Americone Dream. Stephen Colbert's ice cream is called Americone Dream. Pink Ranger for having like 3 years in a row. And a 2,000-year-old Roman dildo. Cool. That is actually very cool. Love the Power Rangers. Some site posted an article complaining about The Last of Us doesn't understand how gasoline degrades. Fucking TV show. Like, come on. Like, who complains about what article? I don't know. It's some website. It's like, how dare Last of Us not be accurate regarding how gasoline degrades? How dare this zombie show? Alien Tourist? I don't know. How dare this zombie show not realistically portray the ravages of time on gasoline? Playthroughs of what, Pyroxel? No, Melanie. I'll pass. Are there trans zombies in the show? I mean, realistically, there are probably trans. Realistically, some trans people would have been zombified. Statistically speaking, there would be at least a few. Funny trolls are better than mean-spirited ones. Yep, I agree. Fuck, marry, kill. I choose fuck. Friend is on episode 6 and 7 of The Last of Us. He plays a raider. Ooh, nice. Nice tourist. Congrats to your friend. That's awesome. It's not how the game works. Hey, Jezebel. Did I give you the ride to the airport? No. What's for dinner? No homo. Sorry, Habibi, I'm having homo for dinner. I ain't afraid of no ghost. What's happening? I don't think 20. No, it wouldn't be 20. Be in high school. Did someone get banned? Don't think so. I mean, well, lots of people have been banned Anunnaki, but I haven't banned anyone in a while. I banned one person earlier this stream just because they started to spam some comment. Would I fight a ghost? Pass. I don't like fighting. Would have been a whole ass dad. Ugh, I know. Ugh, that's a disgusting thought. Honestly, a disgusting thought. Hey, sweet vintage, Zoe. Melanie, attaboy. Thanks, Melanie. Thanks for the super chat. Hey, Rara. The loser. Oh yeah, we absolutely made the right choice, and yeah, I am honestly happy not to be not to have a kid. I am happy I do not have a kid. I don't care if that makes me sound like a bad person. I don't care how that sounds. I'd rather get hit by a car or never be able to read X-Men comics ever again. I mean, what speed is the car traveling? What speed is the car moving at? And how is it hitting me? And I'm kidding. I haven't read any X-Men comics in like 2 years. How do you become a mod? You have to give it handies like Jenna. I gotta. It's all down to whims next Tuesday. I have to get the right whim to do it. A lot of people are second questioning having children these days. Yep, probably. Jenna's been doing yoga. Her hands are super flexible. Doing area yoga, it's a lot of hand work. Where is Casey? Making me some money if she knows what's good for her. Bitch better have my money. Thanks, Pyroxel. Melanie, thanks in advance. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you for the super chat, Melanie. Used to be in a Juggalo gang. Used to be in lies. I have never enjoyed Insane Clown Posse. You know what? I had nothing but like when I was younger, I had nothing but contempt for the Insane Clown Posse. Then I just stopped caring about them. I got respect for the Insane Clown Posse when they started taking like an anti-Trump stance and like juggalos marching in the streets for abortion rights and shit like that. Commonly considered white trash. Kinda, yeah. Like that was the weirdest fucking thing. Juggalos, like juggalos are terrorists according to the FBI. I mean, have you listened to that music, Meat Sweat? But no, it was just like so wild. Aren't they homophobic? I don't think so, Anunnaki. I don't think they are. Melanie, Killface can vouch for me. Thank you again. Thank you again, Melanie. Like, I'm pretty sure Insane Clown Posse and Juggalos as a whole, like, I think that they are actually, like, super, like, I think they actually are just, like, super tolerant and accepting and loving. You know, like, I would bet that when a Juggalo comes out to his friends, they cheer him on. They whoop whoop. Must be another band. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Juggalos are people who got bullied in some way and feel like outcasts and have a sense of community listening to that white people rap shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that Juggalos whoop it up for all sorts of people. Maud, Sofa, and Dandy. Thank you very much, Melanie. Now, Smash Mouth fans. Smash Mouth fans, I could see being dicks. I always like the name Shaggy 2 Dope. That just sounds cool. Because I'm pretty sure the Smash Mouth guy has gone Fruity Tooty. They had like 3 songs. I think Smash Mouth, I think, had 2 or 3 songs. Because Walking on the Sun. Walking on the Sun was a fairly popular song as well. They might have had a third one. All Star obviously was their biggest hit. But yeah, I think that guy has sort of gone off the deep end. Like, I think the Smash Mouth guy is sort of thrown in with like alt right and shit like that. I know he threw in with COVID conspiracy theories. Sorry, Melanie. Yeah, he is. He's anti-vax, and he's like he throws in with conspiracy theories, and I think he might have thrown in with like. That's right. They did do a cover of "I'm a Believer." They did do a popular cover of "I'm a Believer." I forgot about that one. They're washed up. They are. Never heard "Washed Up on the Sun." Angus? No, I don't. I don't remember that movie. Scapegoat. I sucked. Smash Mouth. Vaccines take years to develop. They got. I mean, their people have gotten good at vaccines. I think. I mean, there's a new flu vaccine every year. Papa Roach. No, I never liked Papa Roach. Last Resort. That song was terrible. That was such a bad song. Hey, plain cheeseburger. Like, that song was just bad. Might have been catchy, but it was also legitimately a bad song. Last Resort is also a ripoff of Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden. Usher? No, never liked Usher. I probably will end up, once I start transitioning, I will, I suspect I will end up shaving Let Me In. What's an MCR? Generally not a fan, but I will admit, uh, I'm not okay. Typically not a fan of MCR, and I'm not okay. It is kind of a cheesy song. I like it. Is it a great song? No, I suspect if I'm honest, I think I have a suspicion that Not Okay is probably one of My Chemical Romance's weaker songs. Fuck if it isn't catchy, you know? It's a really well crafted pop metal song. Transit. I am Kansas Cook. So my consideration, what I'm thinking of is Nicole. That's what I'm leaning towards. Time's it? 9:30. The Cramps. Never really. I don't know that I've heard the Cramps. She's a Scottish gal name. I considered Cans. I looked at a few. None of them really clicked with me. Nicole feels like contacted the doctor. Funnily enough, so there's a trans health clinic in Ottawa that just reopened for referrals. I did send in a form, but since I'm moving out of Ottawa, I will probably not be able to use it. Hopefully, they can refer me to someone in Ottawa in Cornwall. Pretty. I'm not moving in with my mom. Renting a room for somebody. Black Eyed Peas? No, don't like Black Eyed Peas. Keep streaming? Yeah. The question is, once I find full-time employment, how much will I be able to stream at that point? Because I am going to be looking for full-time employment. Oh, hey, it's snowing. We all have embarrassing song lists. No worries. Yep. I'm not moving in with my mother. Cheeseburger. Feist is a new album coming out. Oh, nice. Feist is cool. I like Feist. She's a really good singer. 30 seconds to Cornwall. Yeah, I like Feist. She used to work with Broken Social Scene. Bodies at the Floor. No, hate that one. Why are people being mean to Hot Jenna? No idea. Cans of Coke. More pics of me and my goth hair. I don't think I really have any Habibi. Shampoo Suicide Before. That song doesn't ring any bells. I don't think I've heard that particular song. Capu? No idea if they still watch Chantal. On the soundtrack to Half Nelson. Never watched that one. So, favorite Green Day song? Um, I suppose probably Basket Case. It's fun. Yeah, it's just a fun song. But I don't really like Green Day that much anymore. Crime on the News. What's my plan for when I get old? Die. Movie best case? No, don't remember the movie. Shared kitchen, yes. Which is why I will likely not be doing any streaming from the kitchen. So probably not going to be doing any more cooking streams until I can afford to get a place of my own. Will I be able to invite females over? I mean, it makes you think that I'll be talking to any. So you just want to drop that at 60? I mean, why do you think I eat the way I do? Very good. What about men? No. Very good. Yes, that is the plan. Plans on getting a vasectomy? No. Because I can't say that I'm really eager to have sharp objects near my groin. Do I have a narrow urethra like Yankel? Don't think so. Pretty sure I've got a. I'm pretty sure I've got a normal urethra. Fine urethra. Have you ever heard of what birth control does to women? If there were a birth control for men, I would take it. Once the birth control for men is, on the market, then once I start get into a relationship, then yeah, maybe I'll take. Then yeah, maybe I'd take it. Fear I need to conquer. What, the fear of having sharp objects near my groin? Yeah, I don't think that's a fear I need to conquer. Never taken Viagra. I'll just use condoms. Condoms are a thing. I can get condoms. This time I had sex. December of 2013, Barney. I don't. I mean, it's not really all of a sudden. Must suck. Whatever. Surgeries. I don't like surgery. Like I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that shit. You're not missing out. Just kidding. Sex is amazing. course not, Kalea. I'm irresponsible. Love the idea of being vivisected. 10 years. It's only 9 so far. Very good. Don't think anyone likes surgery. Yeah. So if I don't need a surgery, I don't see the point in getting it. Or if I don't need a surgery, I don't really want it. Exactly, Frida. And it's not even a fear. Like, it's not even a fear. It's just I don't enjoy pain, and surgery is followed by pain. Once you're out of surgery, once you're awake again, you're gonna be in pain. Sun is transitioning. There are lots of alternatives. Yeah. Breast augmentation? Nah. Doubt it. Painkillers? Yeah, but I mean, even then, it's depending on the painkiller, it's not killing all the pain. You're still feeling some. You're probably still gonna feel some pain, unless you're on the really good stuff. And it's something where over time you're going to be using painkillers less and less, and then you're going to be feeling more and more of the pain. Especially because I don't want to get hooked on painkillers. Shit, that'd be terrible. I don't want to get hooked on anything. I don't want to get hooked on painkillers, so I'd rather keep them to a minimum. And that means feeling pain. Oh, bye, Liam. Opioid addiction arc. In my best interest to change topics. I don't like painkillers. They give me a headache. That seems counterintuitive. Lots of people don't have bottom surgery. Indeed. Painkillers can lead to addiction. Indeed. Heard it's easier to make a hole than a hole in regards to reassignment surgery. Couldn't tell you, Kent. You need painkillers after surgery? Indeed, you do. The only real surgery I've ever had was when I had my wisdom teeth removed. I think that's the only time I've ever had actual surgery. Like where you have to be like put under for it. And where you've got, a bit of a sort of an extended. I mean, they did put me under, and they, did have take painkillers for a few days after. Fun. Remember that one time at band camp? I was never at band camp because I have no musical ability. Did you get groped by your dentist that looked like Steve Martin? No. It's the plan. Very good. Clubs or sports was it? There was a theater group that I was involved in back in high school. Blanking now on what it was called. Actually might not exist anymore. That group might have been disbanded. Trying to remember what the what that theater group was called. I said it was a long. I think it's disbanded. I think the guy who ran it might actually have died. Maybe. I know Ryan Gosling was part of it briefly when he lived in Cornwall. On stage. On stage. Let's see, I was sort of an extra in a production they did of Fame. There's a production of, like a kid's production of Alice in Wonderland that I did. I think maybe Snow White as well. I don't know when I said that child predators shouldn't be punished. Of course they should. Audrey 2 and Little Shop of Horrors. No. Tweedledum? No. Have I packed? Of course not. Favorite role I've played in a major motion picture? Do I have to say it, Scapegoat? Can we just take the joke as read? Like I say, we all know what I'm going to say. We all know what I was going to say. We can just assume, like, we can just take it, right? You know, we can just like take it as read. Welfare check on Belly a chicken reacts as hubby. They said I didn't qualify for welfare. What do I bring to the new place? My bed, my desk, my chair, and a bunch of books. Lot. No, I wouldn't say lots, but fair number of books. Jeans reveal? Nah. All right, and it has been over 2 hours, so I think it's time for me to leave. When did I last send a furious email? I don't know. What am I reading? I haven't read anything in a few weeks. I will admit, Nikki. I honestly don't remember the last time I read any of it. But I was reading Aliens Unseen. I'm like 3/4 of the way through. I've got like 100 pages to go. But sleep stream, no. Tuesday. I don't have to poop yet. No, I'm just 2 hours. I'm ready to end the stream. So good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Trivia this week? I don't know, Script. We'll see. Bye, everybody.